It's Bella from Stellar View, and today I'd like to talk to you about the new moon at 23 degrees of Scorpio on November 15th. Now, this is a very positive new moon in general. It comes with a lot of positivity, a lot of compassion for others, teamwork. It also brings up opportunities for success, gaining power in an area of your life where you've maybe felt defeated in some way for the last while. We just recently had Jupiter conjunct Pluto again for the third time this year on Thursday, November 12th. We had Mars turn direct on Friday the 13th, and we have this beautiful new moon in Scorpio. Now, this new moon comes, like I said, with optimism. It comes with growth and success and gain of power in an area of your life. You will have more energy now to achieve your objectives than you have. You'll feel more positive about moving forward in a direction that you maybe have doubted for a while. Or that you've been kept from, so to speak, for a while. You've had a lot of obstacles and you're finally finding a way through. Now, during this energy, it is important for us to not become obsessed with power in areas of our lives, and also not to become obsessed in a distorted set of standards in regards to morality and righteousness, etc., and to remain in a place of tolerance and love for one another. Now, Mercury is also opposing Uranus at this time, and Mercury is in Scorpio, Uranus in Taurus. And you can have a tendency to speak faster than normal. You can overlook details during this time. You can have very intuitive insights and also maybe feel a little bit impatient in some areas with normal routines. But you can feel more open towards new experiences and new influences in your life and looking at new perspectives. This is also a time where we might experience a bit lower self-discipline. So watch for overindulging what you're eating and drinking during this time. There can also be a tendency to spend unnecessarily or buy things impulsively. So if you are investing money at this time, be cautious. We also need to watch arrogance during this energy. And I really feel even on a deep personal level, I feel that this moon is really about deep, deep inner feelings. I think most people at this time have felt an extreme heaviness energetically, and we are all digging deeper, and superficiality is just not doing it anymore. We're looking really, really deep within ourselves, as well as our relationships with our partners, our relationships with our families, our relationship with friends, our relationship with our lives, our directions, where we have seen ourselves go in the future, and we are really reassessing so many things on the inside. But with this new moon, it's really intense, and even though there's this overwhelming optimism and almost excitement and more energy coming forward and opportunities, we also have this heaviness. It's really a light and dark energy for me with this moon, and I do believe that we have opportunities here to move forward in a direction that we've been stuck or that we've been separated from for some reason, or we've had to redo things and replan things. and we're finally getting an open door. It's not going to be easy, but it will take bravery to get there. But we're ready for that now. Mars is direct. This Jupiter-Pluto conjunction has also boosted our inner strength and power to tackle things that have maybe brought fear towards us in the past. And we are ready to make huge changes in our lives. And we're ready to cut that which doesn't serve us anymore. We're ready to get rid of whatever it is that is toxic in our lives and that is not good for us anymore. And we're starting to really come into contact with those previous wounds from the past. We're digging deep, and we're trying to align ourselves with our lives and also with who and how we are spending our time in our lives with. It's important what kind of conversations we are having now and how deep those conversations are and what they're about. I really feel that this is a moon where people are starting to choose who they want to spend their time with, who they want to be around. They're digging for gold at this time. But this is a moon where you'll be able to make the changes you've been wanting to make. You'll have the energy to improve so much, as long as you remember to improve things, and not just for yourself, but always also for others as well. It's sort of a cleanup energy, of cleaning up an area of your life and refreshing that and aligning it the way it needs to be aligned. And it's beautiful what harmony it also brings and the positivity that comes with that, and how our understanding as a whole is coming together piece by piece with digging so deep. You might experience a lot of desire to change in your personal life, and you might experience that, you know, if there's been a problem of some sort in your life that you haven't properly dealt with, you'll have the urge to go there now, or you'll just automatically be going there now. And this is ultimately a healing experience where you really gotta go into the dark to get into the light, and but you're ready to get through these great depths right now. You won't leave any stone unturned. So this is really a wonderful rebirthing process in some area, and it includes your relationships with others. It's a beautiful renewing and new start in some area of your life. Don't be surprised if you, even though you have been feeling optimistic in some ways, that you've also been quite emotional during this time, because there's extreme emotional triggers right now, especially with our inner values and how that's aligning up with everything else in our lives and the people in our lives. Also how we share with other people and what we share with other people about ourselves, our innermost beings, as well as our possessions, and everything that we have. This new moon is in Scorpio, which is a financial sign. So there can be people that are dealing with a lot of financial issues right now, whether they're gaining financial gain, or whether they are applying for loans or going through a period where they're trying to get rid of debt. There will probably be quite a bit of people experiencing this on a financial level as well. But definitely inner value-wise, I think everyone is affected. This moon is very much calling upon the light and the dark and choosing a side. It's also with two fixed stars, Unukulai and Agena, which the one is bad and the other one is good. And it really emphasizes this place where we're at, this crossroads, where we need to make a choice. And we have the courage now to make that choice. There's a fearlessness here of moving forward and not worrying anymore about what others think and how others' opinions affect you. You're defining yourself now. Now, this moon is also at 23 degrees of Scorpio, and the number 23 is also about personal freedom. And I really feel that this moon is a release of so many deep-seated trauma feelings that we've been dealing with, that we are ready to rebirth now. We're ready to transform that into something beautiful. And even though we know there's a lot of darkness that we need to face and that we are facing right now, because Scorpio brings up a lot of shadows from our past, from our innermost being, things about ourselves that we don't like. We might be reacting in ways to people that we love in really reactionary ways, and we can be hurting others because we are hurting. But this is ultimately, like I've said, a healing experience, but it's very, very freeing. So it's very positive for the long term and for our relationships. You might experience that you are reflecting on many things in regards to other people, whether it is shared resources or anything that you share or own with someone else can become quite more of a focus during this time. You can also have extreme powerful experiences in regards to a person that you're interacting with. Someone can have a profound effect on you on a powerful level that makes you question issues like morality, issues like life after death, the deeper side of life. And because this new moon will take you deeper, you might find that even though you are very optimistic during this time and you can feel that breakthrough energy, you might not want to be around that many people during this time. You might want to spend more time by yourself, contemplating things. Now, this moon is also in the Nakshatra Vishika, which is a trident, which symbolizes leading the soul to the soul's purpose. It is a nakshatra of purpose. It gives single-pointed focus and emphasizes the success after the determination and hard work that you're willing to put into this change. Because this is a period where you'll be cutting. You'll be cutting either bad habits, or you'll be cutting people, or you'll be cutting situations or toxicity of some kind, whether it's the food you eat or certain drinks you drink or certain belief systems that don't serve you anymore, or people's opinions, or how you see yourself, how you value things, what you spend your money on. You might be going through a huge turnover in some area of your life, and it's going to be a positive, and it's going to be for a huge success. And but ultimately, this is a moon where we are choosing a direction. It's a direction between light and dark, and we will have opportunities come our way, and we need to seize those. We need to use this energy to make the changes we want to make and clean up the areas we want to clean up. We need to start with forgiveness, and we need to start from a place of appreciation and gratitude for what we have, where we are, the experiences we've been through. We need to face those dark places of ourselves in order to transform that into light. I'd like to read you a quote from Mahatma Gandhi. He said, "Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. And one of my favorite people, Billy Graham, said that when wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When character is lost, all is lost. So let's go make some good choices out there. May the sun shine bright on you today. Until next time.